Need a room code? You got it. KPOH.
Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with 2 tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a character is drawn and named, it can be submitted. The timer's been set. Off we go. 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold. Name those characters! It's time for the main event. Here comes our first Brave Warrior. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of Orlando. It's mayhem down in the draw ring. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. So classy. In this corner we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of this player's secret club. We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. What's the password? Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of being flawless. The kid gloves are off now. That'll leave a mark. You did wake up like this. Next up, it'll be versus. These two are facing off to see who is the champion of needing a timeout. Build on this momentum. This is getting interesting. Now you don't think about what you've done. Moving on, we've got versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of 2 a.m. They're slaying in character. We'll regret this tomorrow. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's time to name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of gluttony. That was below the belt. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of having it all. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Wave the white flag. This one appears to be over. They got him on the ropes. And the cheese stands alone. Two new fighters enter the ring. Who is the champion of shock and awe? It's a scrawl brawl. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of being body positive. The trainers have a decision to make. Is that the nail in the coffin? This, folks, is what a hero looks like. Here's our next matchup. One of them will be the champion of slackers. sketchy move. This next contest could swing things. The champion of gross bed sheets. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. They're trading punches. The tides are turning. Their chemistry is off the charts. It's time for our next bout. Who is the champion of the macabre? Oh, it's getting lopsided. It all comes down to this next match. Champion of Halloween clearance sales. What will the trainers do? Let's see. This one's just about over. Nothing can stop these two. Here are the next two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of grace. Talk about a character assassination. Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of hidden tattoos. It's decision time. More like a world jump, I'm just saying. Unbelievable! What a stud! Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
Enter this room code to play. W S K Q. talking points. Looks like we have a real bevy of respected expert speakers. Come on, let's get started. First, you're going to create original speech titles for each other. On your devices, finish the 3 speech titles you've been given. Fill in the blanks with something unexpected. Have fun with it. All of the titles. There's more than one. Excellent. Now, pick one of the titles that has been sent to your device. This will be the title of your presentation. Love it. You will be the first speaker, and you will be their assistant. What exactly are you going to be doing? Excellent mind question. As the speaker, you will be presented with a series of slides chosen by the assistant. When you see a text slide, read that text out loud as part of your talk, and move on quickly. When you see a picture slide, just say words until something makes sense. Also, you can draw and type on slides. These slides will be picked in real time by the assistant. You should always be busy using your controller to set up the next beat of the speech. You'll see the text and picture options that could follow it. If you don't think the setup text fits the direction of the speech, tap it forward or back to get new options. All speeches will follow this exact structure: quick personal intro, speech title, picture, text segue, picture, text segue, picture, thank you. Meanwhile, everyone else reacts to the speech in real time. Points aren't just based on value. How many times you hit the button is just as important. So hit them a lot. That's it. It'll be over before you know it. Assistant, go ahead and start picking that first picture. And speaker, Okay, so half of your score comes from engagements. You know, how many times people hit buttons. And the other half comes from the peaks and the valleys of the graph, the qualitative judgments. Put it together, and that's your score. And don't forget, the assistant gets points too. Before this speech fades from memory, it's time to fill out the comment card. Write something funny. Don't overthink it. Here we go with the next speaker. Let's tally it all up. We always end with time for the comment card. Who's next? Oh, you're going to be great. Here's the graph. Come here, let's comment. Next up. Let's see your graph. Oh, I'd have a good comment for this one. One last bit of prep before the award ceremony. It's time to come up with a name for that big award you're going to give out. Let's relax, reflect, and most importantly, remember. true. Each of you has one last big award to give out. Now finally, the big awards. Someone won, and we all had fun.
And the room code is EPYD. Room code, you got it, EPYD. The room code is EPYD. Hello, this is Quiplash 3. Schmitty phones it in. I'm Schmitty, and I'll take the shaking of your fists as a sign that you want to start the game. And if you're not in the game, put in the room code and join the audience. Your vote counts too. Round 1 is upon us. I'm going to flash 2 prompts on your device. Type something ingenious that will stand up against another player's response. Then everyone